This is coverage you can count on. WGAL News 8 Today starts now.
Always going to be a good show when Jake starts off with the gavel in his hand, right? And we're also starting off, unfortunately, though, with still some fog out there this morning. Taking a look through our Lebanon Skycam at the 6 o'clock hour. Good morning to you. It's Thursday. I'm Caitlin Smith.
And I'm Regina Ahn, along with Chief Meteorologist Christine Ferreira. And Christine, we are seeing the fog, but we're expecting a little bit of sun later. What time is that, and when is that happening?
Set your clocks, right? Get excited about it. We will see the sun as soon as the fog clears out this morning, and it could linger until 10 o'clock. So let me show you this dense fog advisory that we have for the Susquehanna Valley. Right now, you can see the fog starting to form up in York, visibility down to a mile, but it's near zero in Mifflin County, where the fog is set in thick. So just use caution. Visibility may change throughout the morning and from county to county as you travel around. That may impact you. Current temperatures 50s where it's been clear and 60s where we still have some of the clouds lingering. But morning fog, morning clouds will give way to mostly sunny skies as we head into the afternoon. So excited to see that sunshine today. Our high is 74. We've had 12 cloudy days in a row, not even a peak of sunshine, and now you're going to need to find the shades again.
And I feel like, you know, with this weather, a lot of people are like, okay, we like the cool weather, but we need the sun to recharge and feel better. It's a mental health day, okay, everybody? All right, if you are heading out this morning, 6:01 on the clock for you. I dug in a little bit on this incident because we've seen it on the map for quite some time this morning. This happened at 11:42 yesterday evening, and it's a multi-vehicle crash on Route 230, both directions between Ann Street and Hammaker Street, and this is in the High Spire Borough area in Dauphin County. So if you're traveling through there, just watch out for that. Some drive times on 83 northbound this morning. York to Turnpike, 16 minutes. If you're heading to the York Split, 18 minutes there. And if you're traveling from York Split to the 81-83 split, just under a 10-minute drive. We'll have another check coming up in about 10 minutes.
This has been a Lancaster Toyota traffic report.
Well, AAA is teaming up with a nonprofit in Harrisburg to help children who are in foster care.
And it's called Duffels for Comfort Drive. And we have our Gabrielle Thomas live in Harrisburg this morning with how you can donate. Good morning.
Good morning, Caitlin and Regina. As children in foster care transition from one home to the next, they often don't have a secure bag to put their personal belongings in, but no need to worry about that anymore because AAA has teamed up with Bethany Christian Services to give them a secure bag and some items to make them feel comfortable. Take a look here. You can donate maybe a hat or some gloves, some Play-Doh to make them feel comfortable, even some brushes and combs here, some onesies as well, a teddy bear, just to make them feel secure and comfortable as they transition to that next home. Now I have Jason Kirsch here. He's with AAA. Jason, what started the partnership between AAA and Bethany Christian Services?
Yeah, so AAA Central Penn has a program called AAA Cares, which is about giving back to the community. And through volunteerism and collection drives, we try to do good. And one of the team members in one of the branches had the idea to collect donated items to bring comfort to foster children, and reached out to Bethany Christian Services, and now we have this program where there's a collection happening all through October at every one of our locations, and we're looking to gather as much as we can to bring some comfort to those kids.
Thank you, Jason. And you can donate to any AAA across the Susquehanna Valley, preferably items that are new, not gently used or used at all. Reporting live here in Susquehanna Township, I'm Gabrielle Thomas, WGAL News 8.
Good to know you can stay right in your own community to donate there, too. You don't have to go out to Dauphin County if that's out of the way for you there. Gabrielle, thank you.
Well, many more donation collection events are happening across the Susquehanna Valley to benefit the victims of Hurricane Helene. In Lancaster County, volunteers at Victory Church in East Lampeter Township are collecting supplies all week long. One of the volunteers at the church says this is personal as she has family in the South who have been impacted by Helene.
Literally, there's nothing. You can see that cars are washed up on debris, roads are gone, just dirt everywhere, and where you can tell there were buildings, there's nothing left.
And the church says one of the biggest needs right now is water and canned goods. Volunteers will continue to collect donations at the church today and tomorrow, and say that donation truck will be leaving tomorrow night.
Cute to see some of those young helpers there too. We also know that some volunteers from right here in the Susquehanna Valley are on the ground right now in North Carolina. Members of Mennonite Disaster Services in Lancaster County shared these photos with us. They are in Fairview, North Carolina. You can see the destruction there. It got at least 20 inches of rain from Helene.
What streams here were 2 and 3 feet wide were 300 feet wide, with boulders, and the mountains were just caving in on us. And in my 20 years, I haven't seen anything like it. It reminded me of Katrina.
And this morning, more volunteers from the Susquehanna Valley also heading south to help. The Red Cross says about 30 volunteers from Pennsylvania are going to Kingsport, Tennessee. They will be leaving from York County this morning in about 2 hours, around 8 o'clock.
And good luck to everyone heading out today. Well, starting today, the federal response to Hurricane Helene is also getting an upgrade.
News 8's Amy Lou is reporting from our Washington bureau with how the extra money is meant to help.
Caitlin and Regina, President Biden says that the federal government will pick up the entire tab for emergency response work in Florida, Georgia, and in North Carolina. He announced an additional 1,000 soldiers to reinforce North Carolina's National Guard following his aerial tour of North and South Carolina yesterday. Vice President Harris also getting a personal look at the devastation from the ground in Georgia, her first as vice president. The Biden administration previously dedicated every available resource to rescue and recovery, now covering 100% of costs for at least 3 months, addressing debris cleanup, search and rescue, shelters, food, and first responders.
The damage is still being assessed, but many people are still unaccounted for. So I'm here to say the United States, the nation, has your back. The nation has your back. We're not leaving till you're back on your feet completely.
Biden will be touring the damage in Florida and Georgia today, and Harris says she plans on visiting North Carolina in the coming days. In Washington, I'm Amy Lou, WGAL News 8.
And if you'd like to help the victims of Hurricane Helene, just go to our website on WGAL.com. We do have a link to donate to the Red Cross on our homepage.
It's 6:07 in Cumberland County. It's the Fall Carlisle Collector Car Flea Market. It is continuing today.
I love that. And News 8's Jake Reyes joining us now live from the Carlisle Fairgrounds. And you're having so much fun there. I'm jealous, Jake.
Hey, Caitlin, Regina, good morning. Yes, I am. And I want to give you a little bit of a history lesson. These are the first photos we have of Fall Carlisle. It was known as Post-War 74. The next year, it was rebranded to Fall Carlisle. And obviously, this show is still up and running and full of horsepower. And we're showing you a piece of it today. I have Michael Garland here with me, joining us this morning. Michael, good morning. Tell us a little bit about what there is to do in this building in particular.
So we're in Building T, which during car show season is one of our main display halls here. It's another great location where vendors are set up. And for us, celebrating 50 years, the area right behind me is showcasing some Carlisle events memorabilia, some signage, some die-cast toys, and various pictures and moments that are a perfect snapshot of our time dating back to 1974.
Yeah, and seeing all the cars is really cool. Maybe you don't want to spend that much money and you could just come out with some nice little collectibles. But you know, 50 years is a huge milestone. This is the last event of the year. What's it like been this entire year? How are you trying to go out with a bang with this event?
It's been a huge family reunion, if you will. We've welcomed guests back that haven't been here for a couple of years. We've seen new guests that, you know, they've heard about us. It was always on a bucket list to come, and with the special milestone year, they made a point to be here. And look, we're showcasing some items that are just on display, but we know that just outside of these walls, coming up in a little more than a half hour, people are going to converge and start buying the car parts and buying the classic cars and the collectibles and the merchandise. It really is a great way to wrap up automotive event season here.
All right, Michael, thank you. And the doors do open at 7 o'clock this morning. The auction is at noon. But in the next 30 minutes, Caitlin and Regina, I'm going to show you one of the coolest cars that I've seen here so far at this auction.
It's a good tease, right?
I was going to say.
And Jake, now you're more in my price range there. I like this area. Yeah, and congratulations to Carlisle Events on 50 years.
I love that. And I was going to say, the trucks were really cool, and also the old-timey, the vehicles like the Chevy was really nice. So I'm so excited to see what Jake has in store for us here in just a bit.
All right.